Third law is law of multiple proportion. According to definition, when two elements combine to form two or more compounds, then the different masses of one element which combine with the same mass of other element are in simple ratio of whole numbers. For example, carbon and oxygen reacts to form CO and CO2, that is carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. In carbon monoxide, 12 gram of carbon combines with 16 gram of oxygen, and in carbon dioxide 12 gram of carbon combines with 32 gram of oxygen. Thus, the ratio of mass of oxygen which combines with 12 gram carbon is 16:32. That is, in simplest ratio, it is 1:2. It is a simple whole number ratio. Another example, N2 and O2, nitrogen and oxygen combine to form a number of compounds. Such as N2O, NO, N2O3, N2O5. Mass of nitrogen it is 28, 14, 28, 28. mass of oxygen 16, 16, 48 and 80. Now we have to equalize the mass of nitrogen. So we multiply it by 2. So this will become 28. Oxygen will also be multiplied by 2. This will become 32. Now we can see a fixed mass of nitrogen, that is 28 gram, combines with different masses of oxygen in a whole number ratio, that is 16, 32, 48 and 80. So mass of oxygen combined with 28 gram nitrogen in different compound is 16, 32, 48 and 80 gram. Thus the ratio of the masses of oxygen which combines with nitrogen, the ratio of the masses of oxygen which combines with 28 gram of nitrogen is 1:2:3:5. So it is a simple whole number ratio. Let's take another example. Tin forms two oxides. The percent of tin in the two oxides is 78.77 and 88.12. Show that these data confirms the law of multiple proportion. So solution: in first case, mass of tin oxide is equal to 100 gram, because it is out of 100, it is given in percent, and mass of tin in this oxide is 78.77 gram. We have to find out the mass of oxygen. Mass of oxygen is equal to mass of tin oxide minus mass of tin. Then mass of oxygen is equal to 100 minus 78.77 gram. This will become 21.23 gram. Thus 1 gram of oxygen reacts with 78.77 upon 21.23. This comes to 3.7 gram of tin. In the second case, mass of tin oxide is equal to 100 gram. Mass of tin is equal to 88.12 gram. Mass of oxygen is equal to 100 minus 88.12 gram. This comes to 11.88 gram. Thus 1 gram of oxygen reacts with 88.12 upon 11.88. This comes to 7.4 gram tin. Thus the ratio of mass of tin which reacts with 1 gram of oxygen is 3.7 is to 7.4, and this comes in the simplest ratio 1 is to 2. The next is Gay-Lussac law of gaseous volumes. So the definition is when two or more gases react, they do so in simple multiple ratio of volumes, and if the products formed are also gases, all the volumes bear a simple ratio provided all the volumes are measured at same temperature and pressure. So let's take an example. H2, which is in gaseous state, reacts with Cl2 gaseous state. This gives 2HCl gaseous state. So 1 volume of hydrogen combines with 1 volume of chlorine to gives 2 volume of HCl. So the ratio between the reactant and products is 1:1:2. For example, N2 gas reacts with hydrogen gas to give 2NH3. That is, 1 volume of nitrogen combines with 3 volumes of hydrogens to give 2 volumes of ammonia. So the ratio is 1:3:2.